is Sable Guy. Uh, Hello, this is Sable Guy. Okay. Hello, this is Sable Guy, and we're going to be starting Mass Effect. Just as soon as somebody shows up.
Volnir said, "Abort Shepard it is."
Okay, you don't have any other ideas?
Volnir said, "No, it's good."
Is that the loading screen or is this an intro? Okay, that was just a loading screen. The Mass Effect relays.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
Are you prepared to
Secure
provide...
connection confirmed.
Volnir
We're going to be a dude,
said,
right?
"I have internet, I should be fine with receiving information."
We're gonna be a dude, right? I don't want to get with Garrus.
Volnir said,
Probably. What do you mean, probably?
Volnir said, "I mean, I don't know."
Please
Volnir
log in to access
said,
your profile.
"I didn't think about the gender."
Well, it affects who we can get with. We can get with alien women or
Volnir
alien men.
said, "Let's just get a dumb man."
Please log in to access your profile.
Volnir said, "Well, plain man." Volnir said, "That looks good."
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Alright. This has absolutely nothing to do with it. I'm pretty sure this just affects the intro cutscene. I don't think this
Volnir
ever gets brought
said,
them out before.
"Read them out for me."
Okay, but I don't think these ever get brought up. Both your parents were in the Alliance military.
Volnir
Your childhood
said, "Yeah, but it's lore."
Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Alright, you were born and raised on Mindwire, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and enlisted in the military a few years later. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld games by enlisting with the Alliance when you turned 18. So, which is the most appealing to
Volnir
you?
said, "This won't be a happy game."
This literally doesn't matter. This is just the intro. They literally just mention it in the intro, and I don't think it's ever brought up again. It really doesn't.
Volnir said, let's take the Earthborn one.
Confirm psychological
Volnir
profile.
said, colonist is also good. Volnir said, I guess all three can be interesting. Volnir
Alright.
said, okay, Red.
During your service, a mission you are on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Again, I'm pretty sure these things only affect the intro cutscene, where they're like, huh, maybe this guy? No, maybe this guy. He's got a history. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemies despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I think I chose War Hero when I played. Again, I don't really think it affects anything.
Volnir said, let's take
Confirm
Ruthless.
military specialization.
Okay,
Volnir said,
here we go.
I know but I care.
Okay, now we're getting into serious shit. So,
Volnir said, okay, so don't read this but just summarize me.
okay, so based on your class, you can perform certain deeds, like the soldier has access to all weapons and all armor. The other classes are only trained in a few weapons, meaning they actually have an Easter egg where you can actually hold the weapons and shoot them, but you can't aim at all with weapons you aren't trained in. So the soldier is just being able to use every weapon and having all armor. So engineer, it focuses on tech, like, yeah, repairing technical equipment, disrupting enemy weapons. And so they can only wear light armor and have pistols. An adept, you get to know the Force.
Volnir said, what does Sentinel and Vanguard do?
We're getting there. So adept, we're using bio. I'm pretty sure infiltrators, sentinel, and yeah. So infiltrator, sentinel, and Vanguard are mixes. So we got heavy armor and weapons, tech, the Force, snipers and tech, engineering and the Force, and
Volnir
the
said,
Force and...
let's take Engineer.
Are you sure
Volnir
you don't want to know the
said,
Force?
they're all interesting.
Why not Sentinel? Or, well...
Volnir said, can only do one of them.
Until the next game, of course.
Volnir said. Well, I like repairing stuff.
Okay, but the force
Confirm
powers are
facial
awesome.
identification.
I literally went back. I
Volnir
chose engineering.
I'm sure they are.
I chose engineering with the exact same logic, and then I saw how the other characters use biotic force powers. Alright, so just sticking with the standard look. I'm guessing.
Volnir said. Yeah, why
Profile
not?
reconstruction complete.
Volnir said. They look normal.
Identification
Alright.
confirmed.
Insanity. I've played this before. In classic mode, the under will be... Okay, let's turn subtitles on. Squad power usage.
Volnir said. I think it might be good if you deactivate the chat reading voice, as it can be annoying for trying to talk to one another.
Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. I turned it off. Squad AI will only use defensive powers. Yeah, I see it. Autosave on. Squad will use all available talents. That sounds best. Alright, here we go. Time for the intro cutscene. It's not going to be as insane as a Star Wars intro, but...
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfin.
He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. Decades that followed, these artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this is that control the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest success. Oh shit. I didn't read it fast enough. I didn't read it fast enough. Joker is voiced by Seth.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating a transmission sequence.
Commander?
Joker is voiced by Seth
We are
Green, who
connected.
does Chris's
Calculating
voice.
transit mass and destination.
And is,
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
no, I think I chose the engineer with pistols and snipers.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Oh, here we go. We're using the mass relays. Are you ready? We're activating the mass relay.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, right.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright. Are we going to be a jerk?
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Made him mad. Is he upset?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test
We're not
out the stealth
playing
system, why is
Joker. We're
Captain
playing
Anderson
ourselves.
in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Yeah, I'll investigate.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather
We're
fought
not
in the First
playing
Contact War,
Joker.
lost a lot of
He
friends
actually
when
has
Turians
a
hit us.
medical condition. But we'll find that out.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Wow.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Can I spoil? Well, maybe I don't remember.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Yeah.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
Wow. Are we going to go with it, lean into it? You made us ruthless. Are we going to go with it? Oh, okay.
Sounds like my kind of job.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Okay.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Captain Anderson.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Ooh. Ooh.
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Well, I mean, that's obvious. We were correct.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
got a stealth system.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Only 200 years?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like how he is. Ooh.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Okay. What if I refuse? Why would you refuse?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I'm guessing you want to hear about more. Do you want to investigate more? Or ready to go? Okay. Which do you want to know about?
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Ooh, wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
I don't...
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Want to know about the Protheans? Or just get going?
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how
I know
or
why.
though I've heard plenty of theories. but everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic
Well,
society.
of course not.
And without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
I don't remember what my
Engaging
powers
stealth
are.
systems.
Alright, time to start the tutorial.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
Alright, now we get
We
to
are
have
approaching
some-
drop point 2.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. Save, codex. Strengthify shields. Alright. We know force powers, but all we know is stuff that has to do with robots. Alright, does 50 damage. Use electronic skill on sabotage, additional sabotage. Does 50 damage, overheats weapons. We'll upgrade our pistol. Wait, I wanna... We'll just go... Oh. Let's try... I feel like dialogue is better. Should we be the charmer or an intimidator? Yeah. Sure. I know that the audience is bored, aka you. I've been trying to think since we need, I'm trying to get as many force powers as we can get, but all we really know is things with robots. I want to do, should we invest in charm or intimidate? Okay, we'll be a jerk. Let's see, does 50 damage, 20 overload. Alright. So, I guess. Huh. Alright, so Caden is a sentinel, so he knows some force powers and some electric powers. So let's teach him barrier, why not? And reduces the cooldown of throw, we could use that. Alright, assault rifles, pistols, shotguns, and sniper rifles. So Jenkins is soldier. Let's give him an assault rifle. So we'd have all this nonsense if we were a soldier.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
See, I can equip the sniper. Wait, am I trained with the sniper? Oh, yeah. Oh, I can actually use the guns. Wow, my aim's horrible. Okay. I forgot what mapping buttons does. How do I unholster my weapon? What do you...
Oh God, what happened here? Smells like smoke and death.
Trying to remember the controls. Oh.
What happened here?
Oh.
a threat from the shields. We're out of chance.
No, actually. It's much more story Of course you don't want me to spoil it for you, right?
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Hey, they lied. I don't have any more upgrades. Attack the target. Alright, starting to remember. Let's try. Come on. This game is much longer than that. We got a replacement though. Ooh, shit. It's the ghetto. Or crap, I can't remember. Koto? I can't remember their names.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
Oh, that's what their
Geth
name
haven't been
are.
seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
What do you think? Should we just tell her to stay here?
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Alright, any questions? Or should we get the payback?
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Is that it?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime, none that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry, like I said, no Turians.
And why not?
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the... Suddenly every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Move out.
If you have a crush on... If you have a crush on her, she's one of the people we can romance. Alright. I want her to unlock shotguns. I'd like her to have shotguns. If you've got a crush on Ashley, we can choose her. I don't see anybody. Why did it tell me to take cover here? I can throw grenades. Hitting her in the back of the head. So that's what we do. We light up robots.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
I got a message. Let's see, any survivors?
Think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay.
Change of plan. understand, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Ooh, a crate.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Ooh.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
How long ago was that? It is the hardest difficulty. But I do know how to play. So. You're right, but we've been getting journals and stuff. Okay.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
I hadn't realized I thought it was it pushing a memorize the sequence thing. Well, it's good you chose engineer because we...
You're good to go.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
This guy is having a total panic attack. Should we just skip them? Okay.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Uh-oh.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Should have told them to go ahead. I'm still rusty.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Should we be a dick? We've gotten some nice guy points. I'm pretty sure that's what Paragon means.
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Oh, well, we'll be a dick.
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Ooh, I got a strong arm. Hey, why is his sabotage so much stronger than mine? Is I not hitting him at all?
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Not good. If I had force powers, I could throw them into the air, but all I could do is overload their shields. Then again, I was able to open them.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oh, I was trying to hold it. Oh crap, I forgot. Okay, my sniper skills suck. I'm underestimating them.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
emergency averted.
Now it gets fun. That's done.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How are we feeling? Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Things get a lot more complicated once we get to the Citadel.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Oh, should we be a dick again? Don't blame yourself, or should we be nice or be a dick? Neither do I.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Yeah, it's...
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Wow.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Right again. It's the Jedi Council. Or might as well be.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Our death.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador, and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright. Alrighty. We'll stop there. What do you think so far? Explore a little bit?
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out.
We don't
and
have
never
to be
get used to seeing dead
ruthless.
civilians. But things would have been a lot
We
worse
can
if you
do
hadn't
whatever
shown up.
we want. If you want to be ruthless. The mission failed. Okay. Well, if you like her, we can romance her. There's another choice, though, if we wanted to do any romancing.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
I'm not looking for a shoulder to cry on, Williams. Just stay focused on your job.
Understood, sir.
Alright, we got renegade points. That's what you wanted, right?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Should we ask her personal questions?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So he's part biotic.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
So he's part biotic, that's why he's able to use the Force.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Ooh, we got 6 points. Do you know what Paragon means? No, Joker's not the bionic guy. Caden is, the soldier we were with. Joker's just the pilot. Caden's the other soldier we have. It's that guy. He's the biotic. There is so much war. Yeah. So do we want to continue being a bad guy? Oh, do you really want to read all about it? Alright, so this is our missions. And the codex is huge. Well, it's not huge right now. If you feel like reading all this, the history of biotic amps, using dozens of elemental zero molecules. Exactly. I never actually read it myself, but it is huge once you get further on in the game. Well, do we want to keep being a bad guy? A little bit. Okay. Since we... Okay, should we... It's damping. Does 50 damage. Enemies can't use biotic tech abilities. That sucks. Okay, so with this, we'll be able to activate more challenging buttons. Okay. So we'll stop there. I haven't recorded any, but whatever. We got the start of the game, and now you can think all about Caden and Joker and Ashley and decide if you have a crush on Ashley. Because she and two others, maybe not in this game, one of them you can romance in the second game, but is a crew member in this game. So if you want to hang out with the ladies, we can. Alright. I guess we can talk about the rest of this later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Just like real life. Yeah, I'm interested in the ladies. Okay. Alright. Like, subscribe, and bye-bye, everybody. Oh wait, do you have any parting remarks? This is the best game you've ever played or something? Your last comment? Oh, there's going to be a lot more story once we get back on there. We have to face the Jedi Council. We have to face the Jedi Council, which are as huge assholes as they were in the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game we played. Alright. They really are assholes, though. Okay, then. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye-bye.